in the morning, in the mountains of North Georgia, jeeps and vans clattered down the potholed road. Some would say those who braved the dawn's chill were awaiting doomsday. But the participants in this first session of the American Survival Training Camp would tell you different. A couple from Dalton, a secretary, her mother, a young man and his son, and camp organizer Harold Van Wert himself would tell you they are only getting prepared, just in case.
Programs that we have lined up are probably something that all of us will use. Most people, like a lot of people, they wait till the last minute. You know, that's the American way. Do it when the time comes. If they didn't prepare for an eventual, interruption of their daily life, I think that they would just be, if it were a major catastrophe, say a war, they would probably be one of the ones that would be in the worst kind of position.
Pull your other magazine out of however you're carrying it, push it like this, snap it in position, and then you're ready to go again.
The first lesson in preparation is firearms training.
We want people to be educated to be able to use this training and use the knowledge that they get here to help other people in the event of a crisis.
What are the weapons for then?
Well, in case you were in a situation, a drastic situation, people would want to take your food or maybe harm you, and you would have to defend yourself.
If you're in a situation where you're shooting at somebody and they're shooting back, you may miss your first shot, and you may have to shoot another shot.
Survival instructors insist these are not lessons in how to kill. What they are teaching, they say, is how to take care of your own. Allan Croft, for instance, wants to take care of his son, John. He has brought the 9-year-old to this camp as a way of bringing his family closer together.
Some families go bowling. Well, my family doesn't.
Your family does what?
Well, we do archery. I bought a little place. I raise some of my own food. I raise my own chickens and all stuff like that. We have our own weapons. We work out, weights and karate. I have a brown belt in karate and one in judo self-defense. And I just sort of go back to basics.
Number 6.
Be sure of your target.
What's that mean?
You see the target and you just kind of lock in. It's just like you kind of push the weapon forward at the target.
No live ammunition in this first encounter with the AR-15s, Colts, 22s. This is just a chance to get comfortable with the weapon.
Waist. If you get all the way back, and women are the worst ones in the world, they want to get way back like this. When you do that, and you're firing something like a .45 automatic, when you pull the trigger, you don't have anywhere to go. You've already done most of the work that recoil does on you anyway.
Everyone gets a chance.
Your hand's going to be just about too small to fire this thing, I believe. I believe he's going to be just about too small to fire this one. He may be able to fire the rifles. His fingers aren't going to reach for it.
Won't reach.
And what we're going to do now is do some live firing. Okay, what you want to do when you're shooting here is shoot for center mass. That way you got the greatest margin of error. Rounds.
Like so. And throw like that. Yeah.
Of course, in a survival situation, a person may not always have a gun. Those attending the survival camp are taught how to handle that, too.
Some people use a reversal to where they catch. With this hand, if they can get this one over, it's awful hard to do if you're using a two-hand chokehold.
I think that this training that we're having is giving me some of the confidence that I didn't have before. I really do. In self-defense, in survival, it's important. One of these days we might have to use it. I hope not.
Once he's on the ground, follow through. Hit for the nose, stomp him. If he starts to get up, rear back, kick him in the face. Like that. So tomorrow, everybody will be black belts and ready to take on the world. Take about a 5 or 10 minute break, and then you'll get your food preparation.
Because without food, there can be no survival. And tomorrow we'll see how these survivalists are going to make sure they will have enough, no matter what happens. In North Georgia, Hank Phillippi, Action News.